Good morning, Dad.
Morning, Ar. How are you?
I'm okay, sleepy.
Did you have trouble getting from upstairs to down here this morning?
Yeah, it's a long commute. My name is Ariella. I'm 28 years old, and I'm from Princeton, New Jersey.
Did you find your replacement yet?
You know, I talked to a couple people on the phone, but I haven't seen them face to face. I'm a freelance writer, and I also help out part-time at my father's cardiology practice.
I realize that they can't be you, but make sure they're good.
I hope they're better than me. If I had to describe myself, I would say I'm very sensitive, very adventurous, and everyone loves me. I mean, what's not to love, you know? I've been traveling the world since a young age. When I was 17, I went on vacation with my mother to Argentina. I fell in love with the country, and I decided I wanted to live there and learn Spanish. And then I refused to come home. It's true. I was living in Argentina 2 years when I met Leandro. Leandro quickly became my best friend, and I wanted to move back to the US, and I thought the best way to do that was to marry him and take him with me. So we got married 6 months later. Leandro and I were married for 10 years, but we were separated for the last 3. I was young and immature, and I definitely rushed into a responsibility that I wasn't ready for. Last year, we agreed to get a divorce. I definitely was not looking for love after my divorce. I wanted to get to know myself and to see the world and spend my time traveling. I saw that the ticket to Ethiopia was very cheap, so I said, why not? I was waiting for a taxi outside a local hotel, and I saw a very attractive guy. I yelled out, don't I know you from somewhere? And it actually worked. Binyam is 29 years old. He's from Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, and everybody calls Binyam baby.
Was it instant attraction?
Yeah, I really liked his smile.
What else did you like about him?
I don't have good eyesight, so I think that's all I saw. We talked for a few minutes, and we exchanged phone numbers. I called him the next day, but I didn't look at the time. It was way too early, and he didn't pick up the phone. So I told my friend who I was staying with at the time, and she told me, that is so embarrassing. Delete his number and never call him again. But he called me back later that day. He is a dancer, choreographer, martial artist, gymnast, and every other ist that exists. I desperately did not want a boyfriend at the time that I met Binyam because I definitely did not need the responsibility of being in a relationship. I did my best to avoid him. I told him, you know, we can't talk anymore. I can't see you anymore several times. But every time I would call him again and ask him, oh, can you come over? What are you doing? And after dating for 3 months, I got some unexpected news. I found out I was pregnant.
I can't encourage you enough to reach out to other moms in this community.
I'm 6 months pregnant with a baby boy.
And let's take a seat.
When I found out I was pregnant, I was really scared. So after 3 months, I came back to the US for prenatal care.
Namaste.
Namaste.
So a big piece of prenatal yoga is the community. So let's go around the room and your name, how many weeks you are, and your birthing plan that you want to share with the group. You want to start us off?
Sure. So, hi, everybody. I'm Mackenzie. I'm 24 weeks today. Something I'm looking forward to is the C-section class that they offer at Princeton Hospital.
My name is Ariella. I'm 26 weeks. And my birthing plan is interesting because I'm actually having the baby in Ethiopia, where my boyfriend is from.
Wow. Oh, my gosh. I've been ingrained to trust in American culture and American medicine. That's really crazy, really brave of her, though.
I'm nervous about it.
Sure.
Yeah, and I'm leaving in a week and a half to go there. I consulted with several lawyers, hoping that baby would be able to move to the US to be with me in time for the birth of our son. And all of them told me that it would be a very difficult and long process.
So do you have plans to return here?
So as of right now, the plan is I'm moving to Ethiopia for us to live there.
Indefinitely?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think it's really important for both parents to be present at the birth. So the only way we can do that is by me moving to Ethiopia. But I'm nervous about it because obviously they speak a different language, it's a different culture, and they have different, facilities, and they're not being an epidural. Like, that's something that really scares me. I don't have a high pain tolerance.
The whole country, there are no epidurals?
Yeah, so I have been contacting hospitals, and so far they say that they don't have the medicine. The OBGYN in Ethiopia told me that they have anesthesiologists who are trained to administer epidurals, but they often have a shortage of medications.
In my home country, Japan, we don't do the epidural.
I'm really happy that I'm giving birth here, actually, because I can get all the testing and the epidural, and yeah, I think it's much better here. But you are choosing to go out, so I shouldn't say that much.
My biggest fear about giving birth in Ethiopia is that I won't get the proper attention and care that they afford to you in hospitals in the US. I'm making a sacrifice. I hope that it turns out the way that I want it to.